Namaste, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, so as usual, we're here, and today we want to talk about something very important. Everything we talk about is always important
Yes.
because, like I said, it's from our own experience.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
things that happen around us, things in our marriage, blah blah blah
blah
blah
blah
blah blah.
blah.
Yeah, so this is something very important,
Mm.
and today we want to talk to you guys about
House helps.
yeah.
Yeah.
House helps.
Mhm.
House help don't show us shake.
They don't show us
pepper.
tire. Real pepper.
We not do
Pepper
again.
soup.
We no do again.
Like.
We no find house help again. They don't show us pepper. And
Whoa.
there are a couple of things we've been seeing on the news, and it just brought us to it brought us thinking and said, okay, let's even share a few things about this thing
Yeah.
called house help. In fact, there was a recent news. I don't know if you guys saw it, where this lecturer was being, I think in Mina. Foot, where this lady, had a house help. I don't know if she had kids, but obviously she was living alone.
Alone, and,
house help of just how many weeks? 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Just 2 weeks.
Just so that she was still alone. The woman confronted her.
Exactly. And told her to leave.
Told her to leave. She went to arrange with boys and came. In fact, the idea was to come and rob the woman, but things, of course, now when you don't go plan with people where their eye no straight.
Done.
While she was talking to the woman, these ones, they came in, and before they killed the woman, stabbed her.
Because they had their own plans.
Yeah, house 14 years for that matter. The girl is 14.
14-year-old girl. So we had this house girl that we actually brought in, and in fact then he was working in an office. I was also working in an office, and we said, okay, let's get someone to stay with our baby girl. Apparently, this girl was actually leaving my baby girl in the house.
No, to be point of correction, locking our baby girl
in the house. Exactly. And was going outside. She will cook my indomie in the house and go and give man.
And our daughter was barely 2.
She was barely 2. She was just a year and some months or so. So that had to put me on check. I had to start monitoring her phone. I know some people will say, why will you be monitoring her phone and all that? Please, it's important to monitor their phone.
Trust me, if you can,
monitor their phone.
We used to think like that it's not nice, but if you can, monitor their phone, because the honest truth is you don't know who these people are talking to.
You don't know.
In fact, it was out of a conversation with my wife that this girl even revealed that her elder brother
was a thief.
So the thing is, you don't know, and the other brother, was even pushing her to come visit her
here. Yeah.
So you don't know what they are planning.
And apparently, where her elder sister too was working, somewhere around here too in Lagos, where her elder sister was working, the brother went there to visit the elder sister and stole from the people there. That's the owner of the house and all that. That was how that one got arrested too, and they had to drive her.
And so things like
so
this.
he wanted to do the same thing here
again. So try and monitor their things, their movement. See, from time to time, if you have to search their property, search. That's the honest truth. Some people might say, no, that's not right. But see, trust me, if you're ready for house help matter, you need to do those things. Like I said, what if we had allowed the brother to come here? We never know. We leave this girl with our daughter.
Yeah.
We never know. We hear cases of kidnap and all those things. God forbid. So that's
don't even know what their plan was.
That was one lesson we had to learn from, and we had to let her go. Imagine the fact that she's locking our daughter in the house and going to cook indomie and to go and give man. What if something happens in the house, a fire outbreak or something? God forbid. So those things are things you shouldn't joke with, because whether you like it or not, these people are not family. They are not your family. So they can do anything to you and not even be bothered and not care. We even have house helps who would, basically, as much as possible, it might not even be stealing, it might not be anything. They will try and seduce your husband.
Exactly.
We had the house help
like the one
that came and was staying with us.
And was piercing everywhere. Was wearing beads everywhere.
Tried to wear
ankle chain.
Abi she was even asking you to buy her bomb shots.
No, she was asking me to make her Ankara bomb shots.
To make her Ankara bomb shots. To do what? Who do you want to seduce? To seduce me in the house. Be careful with the kind of people you bring home. And we had one also. We also had one house help who we got, on a Sunday. And on Monday, I had left for work. She had left for work, and only for us to get a call. Thank God we had a family friend who came in the house, who came around and was in the house. You know, and all of a sudden, she called and said she can't find the house help. You know, and she went to check, and the house help had taken her bags and everything and
left through the back door.
Through the back door, just overnight. And you know, she started to tell us that she heard when she was making phone calls at night, you know, planning with somebody. You know, so this girl just used our house as an opportunity to live where she was, so that she could run to her boyfriend or her man's house. But what I'm saying is this: what if our friend was not around?
Yeah.
That girl could have left her daughter at home and, just grow. Exactly. You know, so be very careful. Any way you can monitor these people, monitor them. If you have to get CCTV, very important. If you have to get CCTV cameras in the house, do it.
Please
get CCTV.
Yes.
We've seen situations where they beat up kids, you know, little kids,
little babies,
little babies, do all sorts of things, you know, sexual acts to babies and you know, all those things. There was one she was telling me she saw, I think, which one you said?
One I saw it, she was putting her foot in the baby's mouth to suffocate the child. I don't even understand.
Can you imagine? I can't watch that.
How would you even do that?
You know, even when she told me, I couldn't watch it. I can't watch it.
So it's terrible.
It's terrible. How can you do that to a baby that does not know anything? You know, that is trying to develop and all this. So look, if you can get CCTV cameras, put it. So people will tell you, it's not him. You put it. Monitor these people any way you can monitor. If you want to get a phone for your house help, look, do not get smartphones for them
at all. Don't.
Anything that can make them access WhatsApp, whatever.
Don't
get them all these phones that what they call themselves.
Those normal phones
that can access social media, can just call, you know, and you know, so that you can communicate with them and try as much as possible to be checking those phones, because they might be sending text messages and all these things. You know, I'm not saying be rude or be wicked to househelps. I'm not saying go and start beating househelps, but some people can be very what word will I use?
I don't even
some people can let the beast spirit out of them. Go and be beating househelps, be breaking houses.
Please don't do that.
See, don't maltreat them. They are people's children.
Exactly.
They are people's children.
You wouldn't want someone else to do that to your own
kids. So something you wouldn't do to your children, do not do to people's children. Please do not maltreat househelps. As much as what people love them, take care of them. Buy them clothes, whatever you can. Buy them body, whatever.
Treat them nice.
Treat them nice. They don't get and I make them do house help. As much as possible, if you can, women, try not to make them communicate with your husband too much.
I'm telling you.
Just let it be like all the house help we've had.
Yeah.
She did, even when I'm paying the salary, I don't she does the
I deal with them alone.
You know, she deals with them. I try to take myself away.
Exactly.
You know, don't do house help, go and serve my husband. She may serve me food and she dey make my food come.
No. Don't do that.
Avoid that thing, because see, my brother, don't go there. You see all these house help, they can be very funny. Like she said,
devil can use anybody. Devil can use them.
House help that was with us before we know she's like piercing
her nose,
waist bead and asking my wife for who.
Okay, so another advice I would give is if you can have a phone at home, that will help too. Probably like a land phone or something.
We had to get one actually.
Yeah, we had to get one because there was a day she was out. I think that was probably the day she locked my baby girl in the house, and I kept calling her, and she was sounding like she was far away. And I kept telling her, "Where are you?" She kept telling me she was in the house. She was in the house, and I was like, "You're not in the house," because I actually called the house line, and it was ringing and nobody answered.
Yeah. So yeah, if you can get a landline in the house, do get a landline. So that will restrict them from, you know, being able to communicate, you know, with their own personal phone. And so you know that anytime you are calling the house and nobody picks, red flag.
There's something.
There's
something happening.
You have to, you know, find out why she wasn't picking at that time when you are calling. So basically, I think that's it. If you have anything, you know, to share, or you have any comments, or you have anything, please let us know in the comment section. Like I say, it's a discussion. It's not, maybe we know too much.
Exactly.
Like I said, we're not relationship coaches, we're not relationship counselors or therapy, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we are just sharing things,
our own experience and people's experiences.
Feel free to say anything in the comment. Let's discuss. Let's talk.